Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Talking Trends for Tuesday,
special edition,
February 11th, 2020. How are you guys doing today? How was your weekend? Hopefully it was good. Oh, by the way, we have a decent show for you. Mm-hmm. And whoever's listening.
Yeah.
And congrats for you for tuning in yet again.
Yeah.
So many things to talk about.
Boy. Where shall you start?
Where should we all begin?
Yes. Once upon a time.
Once upon a time. How about we're gonna quickly announce what we're gonna talk about.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have a little chat, and then we're gonna get into what we're gonna be talking about.
I'm scared.
Okay. First off, ladies and gentlemen, kicking off the show. This whole coronavirus got people shook.
I like Corona.
Yeah.
Not the virus.
No. Give me that little lime with
Yeah,
it too.
cerveza.
Yeah. Give me on the beach with a little of that Corona. You know, suck it back. Give you a whole 6-pack.
Get it in ya.
Anyways, so coronavirus is getting the world all on a frizzy, but there's a cruise line that recently had to be under quarantine. So under quarantine, you kind of have to be
Not much you could do.
Not much you could do.
No.
So you get bored. So a company offered some services, if you will. We'll get into that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Second story pictured here.
Leading right into that one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Superintendent, former principal. I don't know if they're not the same thing. Superintendent, principal.
No, she was a principal. And then
Right.
Superintendent's like, you'd be like in control of a bunch of schools.
Oh, you're the head honcho.
You're like the dude, yeah.
Well, in this case, she's the girl.
The lady dude.
And the girl wanted to get a little bit of that side action with the kids.
She got a little power hungry.
She did.
A little power hungry.
She not only took down one boy,
Oh, yeah.
she tried to take down another.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, we'll
Give it to me.
get into that story in a little bit.
We're
Back
off
on
to
the
a horrible
I
start.
know. Back on the cruise ships.
Yes.
On the second half of the show, Tony's going to talk about this interesting one where everybody seemed to have got the old diarrhea.
Dude, you do not want to be on that one.
No.
No.
And finally, may as well keep the trend going. Pictured here, a man decided
Come on, man.
to bring his personal tent on the airplane when he travels to
Look at this guy.
I
like this guy.
to protect himself from all incoming diseases and bacteria.
I ain't going to hate on that.
Ridiculous.
I ain't going to hate on that.
No, I'm not gonna hate on it either.
No, it's a nice little tent.
Yeah. Anyways, how was your weekend?
It was a couple days ago. I kind of forget, but
I know.
it wasn't bad. I had, what did I do? I don't know, man. I had football Sunday morning at like 9 a.m. was like the first game Sunday. I was like, oh, man.
Right.
New flag league, back-to-back games. It was fun. Second game was against a U18 team, 18-year-old, 17-year-old kids. These boys, like that play high school ball. So,
Did you win?
no, we just lost.
Oh,
But-
man.
I'll tell you right now,
Okay.
your numbers up, kids. I'm coming for you.
Oh man, getting beat by kids.
Oh, but these are high school, like they play.
No excuse.
Yeah, I know.
what
It
I
is no excuse. I'll beat them down next time. Yeah, I don't know. Aside from that, laid low.
Yeah.
Low.
Same here.
Yeah.
Didn't do too much on the weekend. Yeah, it's weird that the weekend was just over a day ago, and I cannot remember what I did.
It's terrible.
Oh my god.
We apologize for being here on a Tuesday, not a Monday. We had conflicting schedules.
Yes, because
Yesterday.
your boy was too busy acting.
Yeah, acty boy.
In the world of acting,
Yeah.
the jobs kind of come. It's not on a regular schedule. Sometimes it just kind of sprout up on you. Actually, no, I didn't know about this one for a couple weeks.
Just didn't tell us about it.
Well, just because it conflicted with what went on the weekend with us or whatever when we were doing our thing, that we were supposed to have that wrapped up, and then unfortunately it got pushed forward to the Monday, and I was like, well, I can't reschedule because it's not my project. I'm just involved. So anyways, your boy got a little bit of his acting chops in there. Don't know if I can talk too much about it, but you'll see the video hopefully in the next 2 months.
Yeah. It's on Pornhub.
Yep.
Keep an eye out for it.
Yeah.
It'd be one of them new releases. It'd be one of those ones that's a video you may enjoy.
Yeah.
Recommended for you, as it were. His debut performance.
I've seen this guy before.
Yeah.
His work's good.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, we hope you guys had a good weekend out there.
Terrible.
Let's jump
Just
into
terrible.
today's
We
disgusting show.
apologize.
No, we don't.
No,
we don't at
We
all.
don't.
Up first, ladies and gentlemen.
No shame.
Free porn has been offered to a quarantined coronavirus cruise ship.
Noise.
Yeah, not too bad. An adult website, Cam Soda, vice president, says his company is trying to ease boredom for impacted passengers. The Miami-based porn site is attempting to ease I was going to say boredom. Wow.
Nice.
Ease boredom for passengers stuck aboard the Princess Cruises' 2 quarantined vessels with free webcam sessions. This bold offer was extended via press release from executives at an adult website, CamSoda, and was directed at the 7,300 passengers who have been impacted by the recent coronavirus outbreak on the Diamond Princess and the World Dream cruise ship, which are now docked in Japan just outside of Hong Kong.
Nice.
Quote unquote, they say they are not only dealing with the fear of infection, which is terrifying, but boredom, says Darren Parker, CamSoda's vice president. We like cruises just as much as the next guy, but without activities or human interaction, the boredom must be crippling. In an effort to keep their minds off the coronavirus and to help with the boredom, we're offering passengers and crews the ability to have fun in a safe and controlled environment with camming.
I mean, it's pretty good.
It's not too shabby. I mean, it's
that.
better than nothing.
I like those options.
Yeah. However, the 35 quarantined passengers who showed symptoms of the virus on the World Dream were disembarked after testing negative 4 days into the ship's quarantine. For the webcam sessions redemption, CamSoda is requiring quarantine passengers and crew members to send a copy of their travel documents via email in exchange for 1,000 free tokens, which can be used to pay for live streams of porn stars.
That's not bad.
Yeah. What does it take to be a porn star? Like if I today, at the end of this show, decided to webcam, am I considered a porn? Am I a porn star?
No, you'd be a cam model. It's different.
Oh.
Because I'm a cam model, you could be a cam model and you don't even have to be naked. You could just be on. People got some weird fetishes.
Are
man.
we cam models then?
Right now, we're cam models.
Okay.
Nobody tunes in, but
Okay.
there's a big difference. You're not engaged in a sexual activity.
Oh, not yet.
I'm gonna get porno lawyer technical on you. Yeah, not yet. Yeah, but if you want to be a porn star, that's a different.
How many videos does it take before you are considered a porn star?
You got to you got to put your time in. Now it's a lot harder for male as opposed to female.
Sure.
The thing about it is, I watched a documentary. I can't remember. The name.
Oh, yeah, okay.
A documentary on
yeah.
Netflix.
No, I think I know which one.
I think you know what I'm talking about. Girls Wanted or something like that.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
watched it a couple months ago.
And
too.
I was surprised. They were like a girl's like longevity in the porn industry. If you're in it for like 6 months, that's like a long time.
Yeah, you're a grandma.
Like you're 3 months in and out, you're done.
Right.
Like that's it. They're like disposable, real. And the guys, they don't. I mean, it's a lot harder for guys to get in.
Yeah.
Get it in. But I think, and the way it used to be, dudes used to have to do like gay porn
Oh, man.
to start in the industry because there's so
Right.
many dudes that apply. Like, oh yeah, I could be a porn star.
Right.
Every guy wants to be a porn star, but you gotta
rise above. You gotta be the cream of the crop.
You gotta be
baby.
the creme of the creme.
Yeah,
baby.
you gotta rise above. How you gonna stand out? Yeah, I do guys and girls.
You got it. That's the way you got to break into the industry.
What?
That's the way it used to be, from what I was told.
That's the way it
When
should.
I applied.
Yeah, that's the way it should be.
And my dreams went down the toilet real fast. But we should pursue it. It could be nice.
Yeah.
It's not a bad payday, I don't think.
For guys, it's a little different.
Yeah, but look what you get to do.
I guess.
I mean, like.
Listen, people out there, I'm not also guaranteeing an Academy Award-winning performance by any means. I'm not going to be nominated at any award show. You won't see me at the AVGN or whatever it's called.
You know it. What is it? The adult video? Yeah, I forget what it is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, your boys.
You might want to pursue that.
Okay. Well,
But the safer way to do it now, you can do it on the cam.
right.
You can make more money.
And we get a little, do your tokens. You can develop your own little fan base.
You can do your thing. You can get paid. You'd be surprised if people are. Listen, for anything that you're into, there's a group out there that is into it.
This is true.
And if properly promoted, you may be the next, whatever, toque boy. That's all you wear in your thing. I just wear toques. I don't wear nothing else.
Hey, toque boy.
Wear a toque on your pee-pee.
I tune into your stream every
And make it wiggle around, baby.
There we go.
You know?
Well, again, it's just so funny with this. It's just like, guys, like, great that this site is reaching out to the cruise ship.
Yeah.
Good on them.
Yeah.
But also, isn't there Wi-Fi on these ships? I mean, you've been on a cruise ship.
I've been on a cruise ship. There is Wi-Fi. You just pay for it.
Oh.
So why? Oh my God, bro. The Wi-Fi, yeah, trust me. You ain't getting no free Wi-Fi, number one, which is crazy because these cruises cost a fortune. And your Wi-Fi per day, I think, is like $20 or something. It's something ridiculous, right? It might even be a little more. So,
humanity.
It is what it is, man. You know.
I know some ships, I was reading through some comments, apparently the Disney ones have an adult blocker on the Wi-Fi, like routers and stuff. So,
yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Looking to peruse the old darker regions of the web.
Yeah, but what if you're a couple and you go on the Disney cruise? Maybe you want a little dark action in the nighttime.
Jeez,
when Mickey goes to bed. I can't even do it. Oh, God. You know, the dark side of Disney. There's a dark side of Disney.
Why are you going on a Disney cruise with a like? I feel you should just go to hedonism or something at that point.
I don't think they do that anymore. I think
no?
I got rid of it. Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's a whole thing. There's a whole thing.
Okay.
I don't know why I have so much of that information.
Yeah, you're very quick with this.
I'm knowledgeable in this area. I watch many documentaries for, reference.
Right. Clearly.
Personal references. But yeah, well, no, there's no free Wi-Fi, so you got to get that Wi-Fi on there.
Crazy. So just like some most airlines.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And airline Wi-Fi sucks.
Right.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
The one on the cruise ship actually wasn't bad.
Right.
But the one on if you get on the airline, buddy, it's terrible.
Right. Goddamn.
Anyway, enough with our Wi-Fi woes.
Of woes, we're going to continue on. Pictured here. Yeah. Superintendent.
Yep.
Dipping into the old milkshake. Milkshake bringing all the boys to the yard.
Apparently,
in this case.
And my thing just froze.
It's all good.
What happened here?
I don't know.
Well, nothing. All right, that's not good. You may have to do.
I might have to go on. What is it? Commando, perhaps.
How do I unfreeze a thing?
You gotta stop watching all that dark action.
I didn't do it. I think I got to restart.
Cooping up the pipes,
man. I got to do a reboot.
Oh man,
I can't believe that just froze like that.
That's all good.
All right,
we can. I can free ball this for a minute.
We'll do it for a minute.
Yeah. Anyways, did you catch the award show on Sunday?
The Oscars?
Yeah.
We're on Sunday.
Yeah.
I know you're not big into award shows.
I did watch them for a little bit.
Did you?
Jesus, that booted up quick.
I know. What the hell?
What the hell was that? That was literally like 4 seconds.
I could be back in 3 seconds. Although everything's probably going to be on.
That's true.
I watched a bit of it. I'm not big into the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
I don't find I like the music shows the better because the live performances are cool. You want to see some of the artists and what they do and what they bring to the table. Before I don't know, the Oscars, it's kind of like whatever. I don't know. I think it's so old. Like, what's this? I forget which one this was. It's like, what, the 90th Oscars or something?
Well, I mean, and it comes out just off the heels of what? The Golden Globe too, where I'm just like, okay, what? That was like maybe a month ago or so?
Yeah, it wasn't too far off.
And I feel like the same things that have been nominated and given awards, that one were also nominated and given awards at the recent Oscars.
Yeah.
Again, there's a couple movies now that I have to see. I'm not like a really big movie buff, but I guess that Parasite one is like the one to see now.
Parasite?
Yeah, Parasite.
That's the new jam?
Apparently. That one did the cleaning up. Once a time in Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Yes, would be another.
Oh, I'm back. Oh, I'm back.
Hey, check that out.
I don't know why.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's another one I want to see.
Yeah, that one I want to check out too, actually.
And what else? 1917, Copped a Couple. And what else happened? The thing is, it goes on too long.
It's way too long.
It's way too long because it started at 9 where we live.
Yeah.
And then there's one point where I was like, oh, let me check the clock. And I was like, wow, it's 12 o'clock. And they're just getting to like, best main actor, blah, blah, blah in a movie. I'm like, okay, how many more awards they got to go?
It's a lot.
And I was just like, I didn't even finish it.
Yeah, it's too much. They've never learned to shorten it.
Yeah.
It's like, guys, people don't tune in for 4 hours.
Right.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
But Eminem had a performance on there.
Very odd.
Weird performance.
It was odd because it was like a good montage, and
Yeah.
as I was watching this montage, I noticed the 8 Mile one. I was like, why is this being stretched out a little bit
know.
longer than the other ones? And then all of a sudden he rises up from the center of the stage,
Yeah.
sounding really weird. It just like I don't know who was on the sound from what I was watching. Something was off. And just like, it was very odd because like it kept going to the audience for reaction.
Yeah.
I mean, Martin Scorsese was like sleeping.
He didn't know what was going on. He was like,
and yeah, there's just a couple people who was like, wow, is this hip hop? Is this what like?
It's very weird.
Yeah,
It was a
and
little
also
weird.
the standing ovation was very odd too. I was like, comparative of my, hey, listen, respect Eminem. Don't know if it was a stand worthy performance, and then you had Elton John, and nobody stood,
True that.
which I found was very
But
odd.
that's a little odd. That's another movie I want to see. What's that one?
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man. Did you see that?
No, I want to see that as well.
I saw like just a bit of it on the plane ride one time.
Yeah,
It looked cool.
yeah.
I'm very interested in seeing
And
it.
you're just like, I'm going to sleep.
And,
This movie's so
I'm out.
cool. I'm going to bed.
I don't know. Actually, it's one of those weird things where it was like I didn't have my earphones,
Oh,
so I was kind of like watching it without any sound.
uh,
And I was just watching a bit of it. I was like, I don't want to watch the rest of it because I really want to watch this with sound. Anyway, we digress.
back into the second story of
back in
today. A superintendent,
Yeah.
all that, bring up the boys to the yard. The 16-year-old boys to the yard.
Getting all milky, baby.
Yeah.
Former Ohio superintendent has been sentenced to the maximum of 10 years in prison for sexually assaulting 2 of her former students while she was a school principal. Laura Amero, former superintendent of the Wyndham School District, claimed that mental health issues made her commit the acts against the students.
I got another probably reason.
Oh,
I think he was horny,
I mean,
and you just wanted a little action.
that could be a mental issue.
You wanted a little action from the tight boys.
Here we go. Yes. Quote. Quote, I'm so sorry from the bottom of my heart to these kids, said the resident as she read her apology letter in the case, of course. Yeah. Oh, hang on a second. I can't understand how this keeps happening with teachers, principals. One of the other school professionals said, you're going to get caught. Saying, of course, it just happens. We've had this story on like 1,000 times.
It's crazy how many
always
times.
get busted.
Yeah, and it's just like, God, like, I mean, if there's any teachers out there, listen, I did some little back end on the podcast. A lot of our listeners come from America. A lot of these stories
we didn't know that.
of the teachers banging these kids coming from America. So,
Davey bang.
teachers, anybody listening to this podcast, you feeling a little juicy, don't do it. Stop doing what you're doing.
Take this as a lesson.
Take this as a hard lesson. Find somebody of age
Yeah.
who's not in the school you work at.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if not, just give Tony a call.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, to boot, 35. She was 35 years old. Currently pregnant. Due to give birth in March. So these incidents happened in November of 2019. She was pregnant at the time. She's due to have a baby in March.
Here, shaking them down while she's pregnant.
Come on. Both victims, the boys, were 16 at the time, did not make a statement during the hearing, of course. Amir resigned from her position as superintendent in 2019 after she was arrested in April. She started in the position in February.
She's ending in prison.
She's going to end in prison.
Damn.
2 5-year stints is what she's going to get for each of the victims, of course, in it. Former education.
I wonder if she'll get out early because of all this. How does that work? Does
She could get out for early for good behavior.
And I wonder, like,
well, here's the thing. She's going to get out. Former educator will have to pay $500 fine. Nobody cares.
what?
Will also have to register as a Tier 3 sex offender.
Didn't know there's different tiers. If you're a sex offender, in my eyes,
She's up in there.
You're all the same
Tiers,
level.
baby.
You're all same level to me.
Oh, boy. Her lawyer claimed that Amero should have been placed on community control sanctions and she had been because she was forthcoming when speaking with authorities. I don't think that justifies you just not doing time just because you fessed up when you got caught.
Yeah.
I don't think
Because you know what was going on. Like, listen.
It don't work that way.
She was still banging the tight boys while she was pregnant.
AKA, we've dubbed them the tight boys.
Yeah.
That was not in the article at any point.
Anybody under the age of 18 is tight.
Tight boys.
Tight boys.
Woo, yeah. Anyway, she's off to jail. 10-year max. It suits the crime. I mean, if it was a dude, if the guy was
Life.
a 35-year-old teacher, man,
Life.
you'd never see him again.
Yeah.
We
lifetime.
said it before.
See ya.
I don't think it's anywhere near the same.
No, it doesn't have the same.
You know, and I don't think she's going to do 10 years anyway. She might do half.
Should probably serve the first one.
Yeah, I'm thinking she's going to get one for like 5 years.
Probably.
Now, she can't get a job, obviously, in any of
The
these.
public sector. again.
Obviously,
Yeah.
but she is going to be known as a sex offender.
Right.
So, I don't know. What do? You might want to become a cam model.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not bad.
they don't judge.
Yeah. I mean, I guess
You could do it.
there's a Miami site giving away a couple thousand tokens.
You could do it, baby. Oh, boy. Speaking of babies,
Oh, yeah.
look at all the babies that joined us today.
Shouts out to the babies.
Shout out, babies. Fabricio, all the way from Brazil. Always tunes in, my man down there. He's got his own show down there, so he appreciates it down there. Amanda, we also have in the house. Mitchell, we also have. We have Emma. We have Jade. We have Mia. We have Anna, Jazzy, Megan, the Megs,
Dude,
Cody,
the Megs coming on in.
Noria. We have
Shouts
Jacqueline. And we had a few more, but because I had to reboot, they're gone. So
Classic.
sorry. You know who you are.
Unbelievable.
We still love you.
Big ups to everybody tuning in. We do this normally every Monday and Friday,
Yeah.
but we figured, we got to keep the streak going. Didn't want to really miss out too much, so we're like, let's do a stream on Tuesday.
Yeah. Storm Day Tuesday.
Yeah, the boys wanted to get a little slick on you.
The Tight Boys.
They come in right behind you.
And also T's in the house show too.
Yeah, so we do this typically every Monday and Friday, 5 o'clock, facebook.com/We Talking Trends. And you can find us on any streaming platform. I dare you to
Find us here.
I dare you to type it in.
On Instagram, we're here.
Dare you to type Talking Trends in your streaming platform.
Double dare you.
Podcast.
Good on uploading them too. I find them in the morning now. They're good.
Yeah, I asked my Alexa today.
Very nice.
I was
Did
like,
you?
hey, Alexa,
Yeah.
play Talking Trends.
Yeah.
And she's all right for my number one type boy.
Yeah. Here is the latest
Here is
episode
the
of
latest.
Talking Trends
Yeah.
podcast, February 2nd.
Yep. On the second half of the show, pictured here, ladies and gentlemen,
Your buddy,
Bubble Boy.
Bubble Boy. Come on, man. He's good. He's good. He's proactive. I like that guy. Got the light in there and all that. He is the dude.
Bubble Boy 2020.
Pod boy.
Anyway, the man wears attending an airplane to avoid getting sick. Again, with this whole coronavirus. My God, can it stop?
No, never.
Rick Breskovitz is the CEO of Stadium Pod, which produces plastic tents worn over the torso by sports spectators wishing to avoid the rain.
That's a good idea.
You got a little tent about you.
Bro, I like that.
Look at that.
I'd get one of those.
Would you beat in it?
We should wear them here.
We should. We should order some.
They're probably like $400.
Probably a
Stupid.
disgusting amount.
Send us some for free, will you?
Yeah. What are they called? Stadium Pod. If you guys, I'll make a little video. Stadium Pod. Lovely to sit in. Privacy, no problem. Great for eating alone, not talking to others. Great for sports, and even beaten in.
No, it's only torso up. It's not like
Whatever.
a body pod.
It's all good. You can sit down and beat it.
Get a tinted one so nobody can see inside.
I want people to watch.
Hot box in there. I want people
It's like,
to-
why is it getting all steamy in there?
He's wiping away the steam. That's terrible. I like it a lot.
Anyway, so
Horrible. Just
God
horrible.
damn it. The Cincinnati man tested a second use for his pods. But I can't imagine his wife like, honey, can you not wear that outside? Can you not? Can you
You
not?
should get is there a dual pod so you can have two people?
Oh, there you go. Now we're talking.
Now we got some
we
action.
call it the cuddle pod.
Then you could just like some curtains close.
Yeah, you get the zipper in the middle.
I like that.
It's like zzz.
Yeah, and if she don't like you, she zips it up.
Exactly.
And you're gone.
There's a consent to it, if you will.
Beauty.
Yeah. Cincinnati man tested a second use for his pods by wearing them in an airplane in light of the coronavirus outbreak. As travelers are taking unusual steps to protect themselves from the coronavirus. I mean, yes, this would be one of the most unusual steps.
Yeah, well.
But I don't know what other unusual steps have people been taking. I don't know. Washing your hands. Also, shouts out to washing your hands.
Yeah. Good idea.
A lot of guys going to the bathroom. Happened to me the other week.
Boy, here we go.
Went out, played a little pool.
Yep.
Went to use the washroom. Lots of guys in there just walk in. Don't even bother.
Don't do it at all.
Don't eat. Just walk in. Have the audacity to touch up their hair with their dirty,
even worse,
dirty
Come
dick
on,
hands.
man.
Just,
Dick. That's
and then they go all out there and like, God damn
shaking
it.
hands,
shaking hands, passing the viruses around.
Dude, that's why you fist bump.
I'm done.
I don't even really do that.
I'm done.
Elbow bump.
I'm done touching people.
Don't even touch anybody. Yeah, but like females are just as bad. You got to watch out with the females too.
I don't know. Ladies.
No more hugs.
Is
more.
it that? Do you guys, when you guys go to the washroom, is it that bad? Do people not wash their hands? I mean, you're not really. I don't think you got to hold anything.
You don't, but you got to wipe things.
That's true too.
Is that worse? Isn't that worse? Some dudes don't even hold.
Yeah, I could kind of just
They
stand there.
unzip, whip it out, hands on the hips, and then
Just
zip
let
it
it.
up. I mean, still, you have to touch it at some point. But I would have to think.
I just get my neighbor to put it back in.
Hey, buddy, do you mind?
You're not gonna wash your hands. Just put this back in.
Show as a two-hander.
Yeah. Hey, we get some more. We need some more men in here.
You got a crane?
Yeah.
Got a crane?
This thing's too huge.
Got some weight over here.
Get a couple more boys in here. We got a
Hanging
situation.
low, low hanger.
Yeah, someone hold the pants open.
Disgusting.
Yeah, okay, Tony, we need you
I
under
don't
the
wanna
shaft.
I don't want to wash my hands.
We need at least 3 people picking this monster thing up.
Nah, but I mean, you could touch a lot dirtier things.
I mean, it's true.
But do you want to touch someone else's hands? Touch it. You don't know where it's been.
Listen, I try and wash my hands before touching myself.
Yeah. Well,
And then I wash after.
I wear gloves. I don't even want to.
Yeah.
I don't even want
I
to do
don't
that.
even want to, yeah.
No.
In fact, I don't even want to touch myself.
Nope, I do not. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah. Touch it.
So, anyways, this guy, back to the story.
Yeah, where the hell are we going?
Jesus. So, again, travelers taking unusual steps to protect themselves against the coronavirus. His brother is now speaking, thought it would be a great idea to see how his stadium pod will work on an airplane. The man who sat next to him didn't even bat an eye, apparently.
Yeah. Okay.
And he says, stay safe out there. Rick Preskovitz is now wondering if his tents could be used on airplanes by travelers paranoid about the coronavirus. The inventor also pitched this weatherproof pod idea on Shark Tank in 2017.
I think I remember
This guy
that.
looks dead, first of all, in his
He looks like
tent.
he's
He looks like he's in a cryogenic
I
state.
can't tell if the front of the tent is open. Like, I don't know.
I like how he has that little hole in the
That's
side
right.
where you can get the food in.
Just
Or give him a little quick handy.
I like that, actually.
This guy looks so stupid.
It looks odd. I don't know if I want to sit next to somebody that's got this big wall.
I'd be like, take it off. Ma'am, get this guy to take this stupid thing. As if traveling on planes wasn't already kind of uncomfortable and tight already. You
Yeah.
got this guy coming up next to you doing this whole, like, how long does this take to set up?
It probably doesn't take that long. It probably like opens like a tent does. You kind of it kind of flexes open. But I mean, if you're noticing in the picture, it looks like he's in a premier seat because they got the armrest in the middle.
Right.
You can see kind of that little platform like right there. So that looks like he's got some space to work with. If you put this in economy or
That's what I mean.
coach,
Yeah.
buddy,
That's what's happening.
that thing ain't going to work.
Yeah.
And what if I did pay double for my seat?
And I sit in this.
And I sit next to Pod Boy here?
Yeah.
I'm going to start losing my mind.
Bubble boy.
Oh, I'm going to murder this guy. Brandon Blades is also checked in. Checked into the hotel, he said, and I got the boys on. Yeah. Hee-haw. Wait a minute now. See, I told you.
He went somewhere. You remember
where he went? He's down south.
He's down south somewhere.
Where are you, Brandon?
He's underneath the
80 countries in 80 He's what?
I'm sorry, under the hemisphere, under the equator.
Are you on the moon? Where are you, man?
Yeah, God knows where Brandon
Anyway.
is. Somewhere nice, though.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you got one of these pods, buddy.
I feel like Costa Rica, maybe a little Costa Rica action. Did you wear a pod? Are you wearing a pod right now?
Yeah, what are you wearing right now? What are you wearing?
Also, big up to one of our listeners from Florida.
He's in Costa Rica. Yeah, you're right.
Shout out. Because my memory is like an elephant. Never forgets. You tell me once, hold on to it like a dream.
Oh.
That doesn't make sense because you can barely remember dreams.
You don't even know what the hell you... Yeah.
Hold on to it like a... All right, on to our next
What happened there?
Finally, wrapping up today's show, more about travel.
Yeah.
This cruise line, unfortunately, made headlines, or is making headlines now because of a little outbreak. Don't worry, guys. Not the coronavirus.
No.
But I don't know which one I'd rather have.
Yeah, I don't know,
between the two. If
I
you
mean,
had to
corona
pick.
is deadly, but this is pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
American cruise ship riddled with vomiting passengers has been denied entry into the Caribbean destination.
Could you imagine that promo video?
Oh.
Throwing up.
It's denied entry into the Caribbean destination it was headed for, and it's steaming back to the United States. More than 300 onboard passengers have come down with, what was it? Gastroenteritis.
Sound it out.
No. Gastro.
Yep.
Enteritis. Tetratitis.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
An uncomfortable.
There you go.
I got a con. I'm a
anything
can boy.
Anything with itis at the end, like the itis, inflammation, tendinitis.
Enteritis. Yes.
Yeah.
Enteritis.
Anything. Whenever you see the itis at the end, you have an
Itis.
inflammation of something.
Ugh. Uncomfortable stomach bug.
Yeah.
Which
AKA,
causes
this is also known as the old rhea.
the old diarrhea.
The old
Not a
diarrhea.
diorama.
Shouts out to everybody who has had diarrhea before.
Shouts out.
Good times. That
This causes
sensitive butthole. You poop
the
it.
burn, baby.
That's so-
Feel the burn, baby.
Why does it burn so
Oh, it burns so nicely. Causes vomiting and diarrhea.
Yeah.
Spooked by the outbreak, which is quickly spread, Trinidad and Tobago's health ministry turned away the Caribbean Princess liner, which makes the 1,600-mile journey back to Fort Lauderdale. That sucks. 2-week trip carrying 3,000 holiday makers and 1,100 crew departed the American shores on February 2nd before heading south to the popular tourist island, but it was cut short when 299 passengers and 22 crew began suffering the stomach inflaming illness and is expected to reach Florida on a Thursday. Princess Cruise Line's headquarters in California said, quote, "This is a highly unusual development and we share the disappointment of our guests."
Oh my God.
That is the worst thing in the world. Oh. Where did you get this version?
Yeah.
Anyway.
With lots of diarrhea, of course.
Now, some good news. Passengers will be compensated a 50%
Ooh.
refund on their fares and future cruises credit validated at 50% of their cruise. So that's not bad. You get something.
Yeah.
Unlike more potent infections such as the new coronavirus, of course, there was no need to quarantine the patients for immediate testing. Such probing is currently ongoing in Yokohama, Japan, where the Diamond Princess cruise, where 135 have tested positive for the deadly virus, which has killed more than 1,000 people worldwide.
It's crazy. What? I wonder what food item those 300 individuals ate that all got them sick.
Well, here's the problem.
Okay.
Because on these cruise ships, they got to pack a lot of food.
This is true.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's almost like it's not like a plane, but it's almost like a plane because in those, wherever you're eating, not in the cabins, but the restaurants, it's all closed up, right? I mean, it's pretty sealed up. Anybody with anything, you're eating, you're coughing, you're sneezing, you're whatever. Anytime you're in a confined area like that for days on end, something's going to happen. Now, if you get a bad batch of whatever, lettuce, whatever the case is, and that starts spreading through every meal and every buffet and all that stuff, that's the next part coming, boy. Oh, man.
I got these for a reason. Well, it kind of brings it back to the bubble boy that we were just talking about. It's like, yeah, it's great, buddy, but you're still breathing in the same air as everybody else.
I don't know how much good it does.
Yeah. What are you doing besides looking like an idiot?
Looking good. Brandon says nobody's wearing one of those when he was flying. I would have punctured it. I would have loved to see it. Brandon wouldn't have stood for it.
No.
He would have reached in the hole.
Yeah. Brandon would have crawled right in.
Hey, buddy.
What's up?
Get out of my pod.
Yeah.
You're in my personal space.
Yeah.
Would have lost his mind.
Yeah. Would have been doing shots within the tent.
If you reached in with a beer.
Yeah, that'd be
There you
cool.
go.
Yeah.
And just pulled it back.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, God. Anyway, be safe, people. Don't go on the cruise ships right
Yeah, and don't shake hands unless if you're on a job interview. That's the only time you should be shaking anybody's hand.
And just sanitize right after.
Yeah, I got sanitizer in my car now.
Me too. Glove box, man.
Yeah, just go.
Anytime I've shaken someone's hand.
Yeah, you just gotta.
After the gym.
Yeah. Well, wash your hands first.
Grocery shopping, wherever you go.
Yeah, so wash your hands first, guys.
Wash your
Then
hands.
sanitize. Don't sanitize,
Then wash.
then wash, or just sanitize after your hands have been dirty, because then you're just spreading all the germs around.
Yeah. Wash first.
Wash first.
That's just common sense.
Well, people don't know. That's why I just wanted to say I wanted to give a little bit of motherly advice there.
That's a public notice for you.
Yeah, health announcement.
Public service
Yeah.
announcement.
Yeah. Speaking of announcements,
Your boys
the old Toronto Raptors
on a tear.
bending the NBA over a bit and just terrorizing.
Easy. Well, a raptor is bigger than a Timberwolf,
Buddy.
and they proved it last night, beating the Timberwolves 137-1. I was worried there because at halftime they were like 53. They were
53,
tied,
53,
right?
yeah.
I was like, oh, shit.
And also the Timberwolves did that. They had a trade too. They got somebody from Golden State. I can't remember. Russell, and then, anyways, yeah. So because they traded Wiggins, and Wiggins is now on
you're right.
Golden State. So still winless after that trade. How'd the trade work out for you? Probably not that good. But yeah, it's awesome to see Toronto. That again, nobody's really talking about.
What are they on 15?
15 wins, straight wins. No real. I mean, you could call Spicy P, my man, right
Spicy
here
P doing this
in
thing.
the background here.
Who was it? Jefferson had a great game last night.
Yeah,
he had
and you know what? There's
21 points.
like Powell's injured, Gasol's injured, and somebody
Who's
else
on?
was out.
There's
There's
three of them.
and Ibaka wasn't playing.
Yeah,
and
three of them.
And they still convincingly won.
Come on, guys.
Out here making love to the league, taking them out for a nice little dinner.
Out here doing it.
You know, thinking everything's. Oh, would you like another margarita? Sure.
Let's do that.
Then you come on back, and guess what? 15 straight rounds of loving from the Toronto Raptors there.
Siakam putting up
30-something?
37 points. Anunoby putting up 36. Jefferson putting up 34. So, yeah, putting up some big numbers. Oh, points, sorry. 34, 25, and 21. Lowry, 27. I mean, Lowry's still doing his thing. He's hanging in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of key players not even playing. You know what I mean? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah. Well, yeah, listen. They're doing all right. I don't think they're playing again till...
I think Wednesday or tomorrow.
What's today?
They might play today. Because we have the NBA All-Star happening this week. And
This weekend? Is that this weekend?
I believe so.
So now let's take a look-see here, people. Let's see.
Yeah, they play tomorrow. They play Brooklyn tomorrow.
What's today? Tuesday?
Yep, they play Brooklyn tomorrow.
Brooklyn.
Some interesting games tonight, though. Boston against the Houston Rockets.
Hmm?
And the Clippers against the 76ers. Anyway,
There you go.
if you guys want something to watch, little Tuesday
Storm watch.
hardwood action.
Snowing outside right now.
Snowing right
Halifax,
now. Hopefully it doesn't lead up to much, because I already shoveled once this morning to get rid of the ice.
Yeah.
And then I go to the gym, do my thing, and then come back and it's snowing.
You be there again.
And I'm like, you want a piece of me?
Yeah.
You want a piece of me? Clearly it does.
Obviously,
Yeah.
it does.
Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in for an odd episode.
Yeah.
Of Talking Transfer Tuesday.
Yeah. We'll be back on...
Actually, I don't know if we could do we would have to do a Thursday edition.
Well, what happened on Friday?
I got a show on Friday. It's out of town.
Excuse us.
Yeah.
Excuse us.
Yeah. So we might have to do a Thursday
So
edition.
maybe it'll be Thursday then.
Or a weird Saturday edition. I don't know. We can play it by ear.
We'll play with it. We'll
Yeah.
definitely invite you when it happens.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah,
we will.
Yeah. Be careful out there, people.
Yeah, whatever you do tonight, stay safe, because we want to see you in your lovely faces and talk into your ears
Yeah.
on the next show.
let's do that.
Yep.
Until then, have fun. Be safe. We miss you.
And we out.
Peace.